Hey beauties, it's Riri. If you're new here, I'm an over 40 lover of all things beauty and I love showcasing indie brands here on my channel. Speaking of indie brands, today's video is all about the brand new Glamlite and Scooby-Doo collection. Alright beauties, before we dive in, please don't forget to subscribe down below and give the video a thumbs up if you do enjoy. You can also turn on your notification bell so you never miss an upload. We're going to dive right in. I know this video is very late. It took a month for me to get my package. I get it. They were overwhelmed. It was a lot of orders, but I expected to get my package a little bit before I did. With that being said, today is the last day that you can get the collection and not every piece is still available, but I did still want to walk you guys through the collection, show you everything that was in it, and create a look here with you guys. I would have gotten this regardless. I did not get this solely to review it or solely for YouTube purposes. I actually got it because Scooby-Doo holds a special place in my heart. My son and I have watched it his entire childhood. I watched it as a kid. I still have all of his Scooby-Doo DVDs. It's super nostalgic for me. It's a very special thing for me, and I love Glamlite's formula. I love their collections. I love the brand as a whole. So regardless, I'm very excited to get into this box. So we're gonna open it up and I will show you everything that is in here. Because it is limited edition and because there are not many pieces left and you can only buy it for another day, basically, I'm not gonna do a ton of swatches or anything like that. I will go through quickly what's in the box and then we'll create a little bit of a look. We have our makeup bag. We have our brush set. We have our Scooby Snacks lip duo. We have 2 lip kits. We have the Daphne one and the Velma one. Next up, we have a blush duo palette, again with Daphne and Velma. We have our Scooby-Doo Like Wow mirror. And then, last but certainly not least, holy crap, this feels heavy. This is our palette. So let me get the box out of our way. This palette feels incredibly weighted, you guys. I love Glamlite. I've used Glamlite for many years. I really love and appreciate the brand so much. It is a beautiful lenticular design. I think that is so freaking cool. The palette is vegan and cruelty-free, and it has an 18-month shelf life. And they really listened to feedback last time as far as what everybody expected for color stories for each character. I will say I feel like it's a little bit of a waste of space. It could have been a little bit more compact, but I understand they wanted to put the characters here. So here's our color story. Next up is our blush duo. And again, it has the beautiful lenticular packaging. I think that is so freaking cool. And it has more of a kind of corally blush and then a pink blush. Next up is our Daphne lip kit. It does have the little pull, so you can pull it out like a little drawer. This one right here, I'm going to go ahead and give a spoiler. I'll be giving this away at the end of the video because I'm not typically a pink lipstick wearer, but it does have the lipstick and the gloss. Again, I love the packaging. Their attention to detail, their packaging, their theming, I think they kill it every single time. This lip kit, I think I'm going to be obsessed with. If you know, you know. I love my warm tones. I love oranges. Again, you kind of pull it out like a little drawer pull. And then you have your lipstick and your lip gloss again. Next up is our Scooby Snack Lip Duo. And I like that it's actually packaged like a box of Scooby Snacks. I think that is super cute. Oh wow, these are way bigger than I anticipated them being. Those are a really good size, you guys. Alright, so we have the Scooby-Doo Scooby Snack Lip Sleeping Mask and the lip scrub. Next up is our mirror. Based on the packaging, I think this is also going to be larger than I anticipated. Oh, it's so cute! I love that. Let me try not to blind you guys. Next up is our brush set. And then one of the things that I'm most excited about, I mean, of course, the entire collection, but the makeup bag, you guys, is just, it looks so freaking cute online. And I do have an Ally Glines, like a large makeup case to take traveling and stuff, but I wanted to have something like this that's a little bit smaller. That way, if I don't want to carry as much, I can put it all in here. It is quite roomy. I, of course, love that there's the mystery machine and stuff like that on it. And then the top part of it has the little place that you can put your brushes and stuff like that in here. Definitely very, very roomy. And of course, it should be pretty easy to wipe out. So I'm excited to have this. I am going to go ahead and put the brush set to the side. I'm going to put the Daphne kit to the side and also the mirror to the side for you guys. Stay tuned to the end of the video. I am going to go ahead and put on some of the sleeping mask. I want to see what it smells like and what the texture is like. I'm thinking I'm smelling cocoa-ish, but I'm not 100% sure because I still cannot smell 100%. I'm actually going to use a Q-tip, and I'm going to come in here and get a little bit. It feels quite nice. Obviously no stinkiness or tackiness or anything like that. Most lip masks will not have that. If you're familiar with like the Laneige sleep mask, it's much thinner of a formulation, not quite as thick and dense. I would most likely actually wear this during the day versus overnight, just FYI. Alright, I'm going to go into the blush palette first. I do have on a little bit of makeup, but we can put this on top. Of course, I'm going to go into the more kind of corally shade here with my Judy brush from the crayon case. I'm going to go in very much less is more approach because Glamlite stuff is typically pretty pigmented, and I'm a little scared. Oh, thank gosh I went in very, very gently. So you can see pigment out the gate. I definitely probably got a little bit too much. That's my bad. I do find that their formulas blend out very, very well, but they are incredibly long lasting, which is the most important thing for me. I don't want to sit down and do my makeup, and then 30 minutes later I have no makeup on my face. Okay, that defeats the purpose of me putting my makeup on to begin with. So the long wearability for me is super important, and they deliver every single time. I guess I could go ahead and swatch the two blush shades for you. So there's the one that I just used, the more kind of corally one, and then we have the beautiful hot, hot pink. I most likely would not use that one, just full transparency. I'm not a pink person, even though pink and yellow are my favorite colors. We'll save the lip kit for the end. We'll let this sit on the lips and just kind of see what it does, but we're gonna dive into the palette. Again, the packaging and everything, I love that. That is so freaking cool. We actually had a lenticular Scooby-Doo puzzle when Caleb was little. He had a Cars one that was lenticular. You guys, the vibes, the nostalgia, like the fact that I'm an empty nester and I'm still holding on to his entire Scooby-Doo DVD collection, that should tell you something. And I recently did a more green look, so I'm gonna avoid the greens today. I think I'm gonna go into the purples. I'm wearing a purple tank top. Why not? We'll go into the purples today. I will note right off tops that I don't really see too many shades being more transition shades, and I also don't really see a bright inner corner shadow. Like this is the lightest. That's the lightest shade in here, but holy freaking crap, I'm gonna have to come back and do another look. Y'all just let me know if you want to see another look. I do like that it has a massive, massive mirror, and when I tell you this is weighty, it's weighty. She got some girth to her. Okay, y'all. I'm going to go in with a small fluffy brush, and I think I'm going to start right here in the center shade. And I think I'm going to pop this in the front part of my crease. Ooh, baby. Pigment out the gate. Love it. But I like that there's an extreme level of pigment, but they're never muddy or patchy, and they blend out in seconds. They literally have one of my favorite formulas. So I'm popping that right here. I'm kind of leaning my head back just a little bit. My mirror's down here. I don't usually use the mirrors in the palettes solely because I feel like it's kind of interfering with you seeing my whole face and what I'm doing, but we'll see what happens. But I like to tilt my head back a little bit and really kind of tuck the brush in my crease, and then I come slightly above because I do have hooded lids. So if I were to stay in my actual crease, if I opened my eyes all the way, you would never see what I was doing. I'm going to go into the darker shade over here, the darkest purple on this side, and we'll put this on the outer part of the crease. And I'm going to stamp it, again, keeping my head tucked back just a little bit, keeping my head tilted back just a little bit, and I'm going to tuck this again in the crease, kind of really into my socket, and then bringing it up some. That way you can see it when I open my eyes. And I like to press in place first. That just kind of gives me the level of opacity and intensity that I want. And then I'll feather it. I'm going to go into a clean brush, and I'm just going to feather my edges on both shades really quickly. No product on here or anything like that. That's just going to kind of begin my blend for me. So far so good. I think they look beautiful. There is another purple matte, and you could also obviously go in with like the blues. I think purple and orange look beautiful together. I know it doesn't seem like it goes together, but trust me, it's beautiful. Going back into the darkest shade, and I just want to intensify this a little bit. Going back in with that clean brush and just kissing my edges again. Yeah, wish there was a lighter shade maybe in each row, like maybe switch out one of the deeper shades for a light shade and maybe do like a light, a mid-tone, and then a deep, and then 2 shimmers. I think that would have been my preference. Still beautiful nonetheless. I don't know which shimmer I'm going to use unless I end up using both. We have this one right here and this one. I think I just answered my own question, or should we use both? I like this one, so I'm going to go in with this one right here. It definitely looks more of a duochrome. It's got like a pink to purple shift and then like a lot of like silver reflex. Hopefully you can see that. And you can see how kind of bold and beaming these are. Their shimmers, hello, this is dry. No brush, no wetness, no glitter glue, no nothing. Their shimmers are out of this world. I'm going to take that almost all the way over. I still want to leave a little bit of intensity. Oh my word. Oh, that is pretty. And I will go in with a flat brush as I typically do. And if you have long nails, obviously you can't really do this either, but I go in and place it down first. You're going to get the greatest level of opacity if you use your finger. I'm going to go into the other shade, the little lilac-y shade. I don't know how much it's going to show, but just kind of pop that right here in the center. Oh, that looks like freaking glass, you guys. That looks stunning. I'm going to get a flat brush, and then because I don't want to get a ton of fallout, I am going to spray it. You can spray it with any kind of essence, toner, water, whatever you want to spray it with. And I'm just going to make it a little more precise. Oh, that is beautiful. I'm going to go into a flat packer brush now, into the darkest purple, and I just want to re-intensify it just because I feel like we lost a little bit of it. That tends to happen whenever you do place down your shimmer shades. I'm going to go into the lighter purple that we have not used yet. This one right here. I'm going to put this on the lower lash line. I'm going to go back in with my little clean brush and just make sure everything is blended out well. Yeah, I definitely wish it was a lighter shade. That's my personal preference with the palette. I definitely feel like I would most likely, for me personally, pull something else in. I am going to swatch this one down here and see if it might be light enough to use for the inner corner. I think it might be. So I'm going to go into an inner corner brush and I'm going to try it. It may not work, but that's okay. Ooh, it doesn't really show up like the color that it is, but it kind of transforms the other purple shade. Oh wow, and I'm gonna pull that down some and then up some. I'm gonna actually go in with my pinky. Oh my gosh, that is stunning. Holy crap. Oh, I mean, do y'all see this? Do you see this? I'm gonna do the other eye. I'm gonna do some mascara. We'll come back and we'll try out the lip kit. All right, beauties, the eyes are all done. I actually went in with the Item Beauty mascara. It's a deep royal blue. I love this look. I think it is super, super pretty. And I also added a little bit of pink blush to my cheeks just to make sure everything was a little bit more cohesive. Speaking of cohesive, this obviously is not going to match. So I will show you what this looks like and then we'll take it off and I'll go in with like a lip oil or lip gloss. So this is the Velma lip kit. So there's the lipstick. It is a neutral leaning, but definitely has a little bit more warm tones to it, some oranginess to it. And then our gloss says Velma on the side. Beautiful ombre container, and then it seems to be basically a sheer kind of orange tinted gloss. I will note, unless this is different, Glamlite does not have my favorite gloss formula. It is to me a little bit kind of thick and sticky. I'm not sure if this one is or not. We'll find that out. So I'll go in with the lipstick first. All right, that feels quite creamy. Quite comfortable, and I love this color. I love how it makes the teeth just look beautiful and pearly and white. Obviously it does not match this look, but that's okay. Next we'll go in with the gloss, and there is a little bit of shimmer particles in here. Hopefully you guys can see that. Oh, pretty. That is stunning. Okay, this does not feel like some of the other glosses I've tried from them. There is kind of no weight to it, no stickiness, no tackiness. That is gorgeous. All right, I like this. I like this a lot. So let me take this off and then we'll figure out something to put on our lips and then we'll be done. All right, and then to finish off, I'm gonna go into the Kosas Lip Oil in the shade Exposed. It has beautiful little glitters in it. And I think it'll look really pretty with this. Ooh. And I will say with these are not my favorite lip oil formula, but they're a nice gloss. They're not like slippy and super lightweight the way that a traditional oil would be. Up close and personal. Ooh, those shimmers, y'all. Hopefully you guys like this look. Thank you for coming to watch, even though I know this collection is limited edition and there's not a whole lot of it left and you can only get it until today, so I'm very sorry about that. Fortunately, it did take a month to get to me. So I'm going to dive into the giveaway really quickly. The rules are always the same for my channel. You're going to be entering to win the Daphne Lip Kit, the brush set, and the mirror. All you have to do is be publicly subscribed. I must be able to verify that you are subscribed. You're going to leave a comment down below and share the video out. You have to be 18 and be in the USA, please. And in 2 weeks from today at 2 p.m. Eastern, I will reply to and pin your comment. If your comment is not pinned, you did not win. Also, I will never ever ask for any money. I will never ask you for personal information. I will never ask you for credit card information or anything like that. I just need to know where to ship your prize to. That's it. But all rules and everything are always down below. Thank you, beauties, so much. If you picked this up, please let me know what you thought about the collection. Would you like to see another look with this? Would you like to see in-depth swatches and stuff? Y'all let me know. Let's have that conversation down below. I love you, beauties. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. And of course, be your own best beautiful. Bye, beauties.